What's up, Reds here from Steel City Guys with your boy Ems. We got week
What's up, guys?
8 of NFL picks, so let's jump right into it. Let's go top to bottom. Thursday the 29th, we got the Dolphins at the Patriots. This is the first of two meetings this season. We got Miami's offense. They have found some rhythm lately, 38 plus points in the last two games. But again, I gotta go with Brady on this one. I gotta pick New England to remain undefeated.
Yeah, I got to take New England too in this one. Just too powerful. Gronk, Brady, they always get it done. Definitely New England at home at this one.
9:30 a.m. on the Eastern Coast. We got that London game. Kansas City taking on Detroit Lions. Technically the road team. New offensive coordinator Jim Bob Cooter. You know what? That I don't think is going to be enough to help out the Lions. I think Kansas City can string 2 wins in a row with a win in London against the Lions.
Yeah, Kansas City's been playing real well lately. Big win against our Steelers last weekend. I think they're going to roll over the Lions in this one. They got some confidence after the win last week.
Tampa Bay at Atlanta. The Buccaneers lost a close one in the hands of Kirk Cousins and the Redskins last week, and I think they suffer their second loss in a row. Atlanta will take the easy win at home this week.
Yeah, definitely Atlanta in this one. Offense is just way too powerful. Julio Jones, Roddy White, Matt Ryan's playing very well this season. It's going to be very tough to beat.
Arizona at Cleveland. Right now the Cardinals are 1-1 versus the AFC North this season, and will look to boost their record Sunday when they play the Browns. Arizona will finish 2-1 over the AFC North with a win in Cleveland this week.
Yeah, I got to take Arizona in this one. Cleveland just not playing well at all this year, having all kinds of problems. Offensive line, defensive line, secondary. Definitely Arizona over Cleveland in this one.
San Francisco at St. Louis. Colin Kaepernick is unable to find a rhythm this year, and will be evident again this week against the Rams. Look for St. Louis to get the win. San Francisco will be 0-4 on the road after this week.
Yeah, I got to take St. Louis too in this one. Colin Kaepernick not playing well at all this year. Their defense really has some holes in there too as well. St. Louis at home definitely.
The Giants on the road against the Saints. For the Giants, we got Victor Cruz, Will Betty, Price Akamura, all possibly out. Odell Beckham Jr. again listed as probable. He did practice, but again, still listed as probable. I'm thinking these are going to be way too many issues at hand for the Giants. Saints will get the win at home this week.
I think this game's going to be a shootout. Two very high-powered offenses. You know what? Just because the Saints are at home, I got to take them. I think it's going to be a shootout, though.
Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago coming off of a bye week after losing to the Lions. I think the Vikings can keep their rhythm, can pick up the win on the road against Chicago. Chicago will lose this one at home.
Chicago just having a terrible year, offense, defense, no real, good coaching this year either for them. Lots of mistakes on that end. I got to take Minnesota over Chicago.
San Diego at Baltimore. Both of these teams right now are currently on a 3-game losing streak, so of course one of these teams are going to have their losing streaks continue. I'm looking at Baltimore to be that team. Bottom of the AFC West versus bottom of the AFC North, and I'm taking the Chargers to win this game.
I got to take Baltimore to lose this one big time, just because they're having probably the worst start ever in franchise history. They just can't get nothing going offensively, defensively. Definitely going to get the loss this week.
Got a preview going up on screen. Pittsburgh taking on Cincinnati. Even with Big Ben's return, I still think the Steelers find themselves up against a big opponent and on the losing end of this one. The Bengals right now on a bit of a roll, and I just don't think Ben's return makes any difference in this one. I think if Ben had 1 or 2 weeks to prepare, maybe. But again, right now I got Cincinnati winning this week's matchup.
With Cincinnati being undefeated at home against the Steelers, Ben coming back, I just think it's going to bring a lot of life energy to that stadium, and I think we're going to pull off the victory here. It's going to be very close. I think Steelers win by 7.
All right, Tennessee at Houston. Mariota and the Tennessee Titans saw a lot of success in their first game, but have since gone 0-5. This game won't be much of a difference. The AFC South matchup in this one will favor the Texans. Texans at home getting the win.
Yeah, I got to take the Texans as well in this one. Marcus Mariota, you know, he is a rookie. He's not playing absolutely terrible. I just don't think he has enough experience. You know, J.J. Watt and that defense, they're going to come hard at him. So I definitely got to take the Houston Texans in this one.
We got the Jets on the road against Oakland. Jets right now finding themselves on the road for the second consecutive week. Last week, losing to the Patriots on the road. Both teams will finish 2-2 in October. Oakland will win this one at home.
You know, Jets, I think they got a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth after losing to the Patriots when they had the game won. I think they're really going to come hard here at the Oakland Raiders, and I think they're going to pull off the victory.
Two struggling teams this season. Seattle on the road against Dallas. I expect Dallas to drop its 5th straight game at home to Seattle. Seattle will win this one.
Well, you know, I got to take Seattle in this one. I think Dallas just has too many quarterback problems. They don't know who to play, where, and what. They do get some defensive players back with Greg Hardy and everything, but you know, still Romo and Des Bryant out, and I don't see him winning this week.
Sunday night, we got the Packers on the road against the Broncos. Peyton Manning has been struggling this year. 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Denver's D has been the saving grace for that team, but I think Rodgers and company will be too much for Denver to handle. Packers will pick up the win on the road.
Yeah, 2 undefeated teams. It's definitely my game of the week. 2 very high-powered offenses, 2 very good defenses. Should be a great game. I'm going to say that we're going to have to get Denver on this one. Squeaks by 3 all the way to the end.
Monday night, we got the Colts on the road against the Panthers. You know, if this game was a few weeks ago, I'd probably go ahead and pick up the Colts. But right now, Carolina is still undefeated and will remain undefeated after this week.
Yeah, Panthers on a really hot streak now, playing fantastic football. I don't know how it's hard to even pick against them. Panthers all the way.
I know you made your mention earlier. I'm going to make mine. Definitely your game to watch, the same as mine. We got the Packers against the Broncos. Should be a great one. A great one to watch. All right, for Steel City Guys, this is Preds.
This is Ems.
Peace.
Peace.